Contact Denver7 has heard from a number of people complaining about RVs parked on their streets for weeks. And as Liz Gilardi reports, the issue is a lot more widespread than first thought.
Neighbors said it was more than an eyesore. It was a safety issue.
So we're at South Oneida Way and Evans Avenue in Southeast Denver.
When residents first reached out to Contact Denver7 last month, several RVs were parked on the street. Weeks later, one still remains. But after that story, about a dozen people reached out to us to tell us about other locations where RVs have been sitting for weeks, even months.
Yeah, well, it's difficult to get in and out of the parking lots in this area. They create blind spots. So if you're turning in and out of parking lots, you can't see anything coming. So you just kind of take a chance and drive out into the street.
We saw several areas where piles of belongings were left sitting outside, and this trailer was left in the street. But Denver has an ordinance stating an RV more than 22 feet in length cannot be parked on a street for more than 24 hours. The city told us residents can report problems by calling 311.
So we're in the middle of a long-term housing crisis, which is being exacerbated by a pandemic. Sleeping in an RV is a lot better than sleeping in a tent.
Denver Homeless Out Loud says it's not a crime to sleep in a parked car, and organizers say we're seeing the effects of a housing crisis.
We're building ordinances to push people out of sight. There's consequences to that. We're experiencing that with our camping ban right now. That ordinance is solely to push people out of sight.
Residents who contacted us don't feel like this is a solution.
Well, it makes me very sad to think that somebody has to live in a situation like that.
The city told us they're trying to work on solutions. For example, an outreach team contacted one of the people in an RV near Oneida and Evans. That person was a veteran who could be eligible for housing. Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.